sometimes, right, holding hands is more intimate than having sex.
Oh my god, the little moments where like your elbow brushes, then you're like, whoa. Hello everyone, welcome to the Hot Pot, where we hop into different pots of spaces people find themselves in during life's transitions. I'm Joey.
I'm Nick.
I'm Q.
And today we have two very special guests, Isaac and Siyu.
Hi guys, I'm Siyu, and as you guys can tell, I'm the only Gen Z here.
Wow.
Wow.
Straight to my heart.
Wow.
I'm just joking, we still have a long way to go. We still have a long way to go.
I'm Isaac, and I like long distance running, and I like long walks on the beach. I'm the resident millennial here, and I actually run two stores. So Luke Gum's a vintage store, and Stakeout, a secondhand clothing, experimental clothing store. So, boom.
Really cool guy.
A lot of millennial gestures.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, millennials don't
Actually,
do that.
that's very Gen Z.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, Gen
Yes,
Zs
I'm
do this like.
Oh.
But before we begin with today's episode, I'm going to do a shameless plug. So me and 3 other producers have been producing a show called Code Red.
Tell us more about Code Red. What is it about?
Are you interested?
So interesting.
Nick.
I will pass it on to my talents to actually share about that.
You're on Code Red.
Okay, you not know.
Shocking, right?
What is it about?
So Code Red essentially is a mystery adventure program. In every episode, we decipher like a 6-digit code. From that 6-digit code, we actually get a location to different spots to do even more challenges. And then the plot thickens.
Where can I watch Code Red?
Oh.
It's on. You got watch. You got
Right
watch
here.
or not?
That's this channel.
Exactly. But anyways, the episode is out already if you guys want to watch. Just
out
saying. Just
Add
saying.
it to the queue. What are you waiting for?
Just saying.
Add it to your watch later.
Yeah, but watch this first.
So the reason why we have Isaac and Siyu on with us today is because we're going to talk about the differences between millennial and Gen Z dating. And since Nick is here, boomer dating too.
Boomer dating. Hey, you also hor.
No.
Like, fellow married person.
We're not
nothing
boring.
we have nothing to contribute.
No, we're very exciting.
Oh, so you guys are married.
I am.
We are married to separate people.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Not to each other. I realize now how that might have been confusing.
What about you, Siyu?
I'm single and ready to date if anyone out there wants.
All right.
IG right here. Boom.
Okay, what about you,
I've
Isaac?
been single. I've been very, very single. For the
Okay.
past
Very, very simple.
for the past 7 years, I'd say.
Wow.
Wow.
That's pretty damn single.
But I got date around.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Okay lah, then it's not, you're not very single.
No lah, like never into one real relationship for the past 7 years.
Okay, so for Isaac and
yeah.
C, are you off the market or on the market or not even considering going into the market?
I feel like there are like different phases for me. Like some days, right, I feel like I'm so ready to be on the market. But then like on days, I just feel like, nah, I don't feel like going to the market today.
All I need is myself.
Yes, the last proper relationship I had was 3 years ago. Yeah, like actual proper, like not just dating around, was 3 years
then how old are
ago.
you? If you can say or not.
23.
That means 20 lah.
Yeah, it was like 20.
Then Isaac?
What was the question again? I was caught up in all these
I was caught in the
The market open or not?
Right.
Yeah, market open or not today?
The
Open, close, got basket. No.
Yeah, no, the market is always open, I think. But for me, it's like, I feel like I go along with like the flow, like whatever comes my way, I receive that energy and try to do something with that energy, I feel like.
Yes.
I think also because of the nature of what I do, and it's like, it's all consuming lah. I'm like married to my job, I guess in this case. I think I find it hard to give a part of myself away, you know? So,
Yeah, actually. Like I feel like if we're really in the market, right, I'm just walking through the market. I'm not looking at the things around. Yeah, because like if love comes, it comes. You know.
Like if someone give you free
But, yeah.
sample, like you take lah. But
Yeah,
like,
if got free sample, I don't mind going to like check it out.
not
like,
ready
what's
to
going
like
on.
commit to buying something.
Yeah, you have to test it
okay.
out first.
I see.
Yeah.
So actually, your last relationship 7 years ago means
Yeah,
like what, after NS, before during NS.
So it's like after poly all the way through uni.
Okay.
It's like almost like a 4 or 5 year relationship. I feel like, solitude is a very dangerous thing. Like, being alone. Like, once you're comfortable being alone, then it's like quite hard. Like, I enjoy like the freedom, my autonomy to do different things.
Right.
After starting the business, I think that got even worse in some sense because I've been out with the ladies, right? And then sometimes...
Ladies.
Yeah, no, and it can be so bad to a point where it's like when we are out together, in my back of my head, I'm thinking about work.
Right.
And I'm thinking like this moment is like quite a waste of time. Not like nothing. No, like it's like nothing personal to the
I'm
lady.
sorry, what?
No. It's like nothing
It's
personal.
the
just,
entrepreneur curse.
No, yeah. Then it's like to me, it's like what am I doing here? You know. Then if I cannot give my 100% to this lady, then let's not.
If she's worth it, right, you would, right? You know what I mean?
I was just gonna say
if you actually really think that she might be the person for you, I think your job can be put on pause for a while.
Maybe
Do you think so?
You haven't met someone that will mentally and emotionally stimulate you that like you're like, wow, I'm so engaged in this date right now.
Maybe what I need right now, based on my lifestyle and everything, is not so much a relationship, but more of like a companionship.
Yes.
Low maintenance.
Which
company.
brings me to my next question.
Kind of.
What is the difference
Ooh.
between being officially together, dating, and then companionship, or what us Gen Zs are now calling
Us Gen Zs,
a
huh?
situationship?
Right.
So you explain.
No, actually, like I myself, I'm confused also. Like right now, there are like so many phases to like dating.
I think even for me, right, I only know that I was in a situationship after the thing ended.
Never DTR.
Yeah, I never DTR.
What's
it's like
DTR?
Oh, let me teach you.
Yeah,
Take it away, Sensei.
DTR is called define the relationship.
I see.
So
a
if you
millennial
never
term.
DTR, you are in a situation.
I thought it's like down to rails, yeah.
Down to the real.
I really
Down to
heard down to
rail,
rail, man.
Today, I
I'm
learned,
like,
today I
what?
learned new things.
Yeah, we have different definitions
Down
of
to
DTR. Yeah, you down to rail tonight?
It wasn't a real, I mean.
Like go and look at trains, right?
Right, yeah, that's the only,
course, I was
yeah.
like,
Yeah, like they want to go and look at like train spotting.
Right.
he's joking.
Okay, yeah.
moving on,
I'm
moving
like,
on. Okay, so maybe you guys can define it for us, like in your own ways.
I think relationship, comes with, I think, a certain set of responsibilities. You need to, I guess, look out for each other's, I guess, mental well-being, emotional well-being, and you have someone to answer to in some sense, like with regards to certain actions you take, be it on your personal life, how you deal with, I guess, situations that involves two of you guys, right?
Is it friends with benefits?
I think that one would be more like
No.
situationship, right? Like,
No,
Yeah.
okay, wait,
Situationship
no.
and
To
friends with
me,
benefits,
to
how?
me, friends with benefits here. Situationship here. Situationship is when
Okay, then
treads the
just
line,
normal
right?
friend is where?
below lah.
Normal friends below friends with benefits.
Friends with benefits,
course.
situationship,
the
companionship.
layering of extra responsibilities.
I feel like it
No,
increases.
it's the layering of intimacy to me. Because friends with benefits might just be physical, but then situationship is there's emotions involved, there's
Right.
physical intimacy. But then are you all together? Don't know yet. So the
Okay.
next one is relationship.
And then you can have more than one friend with benefits, right?
It's up to you.
friends, man.
But you cannot have more than one situationship.
Can
Okay.
possible,
Because you're
possible.
not defining what.
You're in different situations. also.
Maybe you
Because,
haven't
like,
defined that it's monogamous yet.
But those people have like super strong like mental capacity to handle all
Yeah,
this.
honestly.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But honestly, I
Interesting.
think there's exclusive situationship and non-exclusive. So for example, if I was dating someone and then we already agreed that okay, we're exclusive, that doesn't mean we're in a relationship. We're still in a situationship
So-
phase.
I mean, to me, I think if you exclusively, like you tell someone, you proclaim, I'm with who
I'm
and who."
dating.
Yeah, I'm dating. Then to me, that's like quite official. lah.
No, actually, no.
Exactly.
You know what? This is very evident, right? This proves that the
Very hard to
reason why,
define.
yes, it's difficult to define because we all have very different definitions
Right.
of
Correct.
Right.
dating.
Right.
Like, if I go on a
Yeah.
date with you, does that mean we're dating? No, we are hanging out and this is a date.
Okay,
Right?
I have
If we are consistently going on dates, maybe we are dating, but it doesn't mean you're my boyfriend.
Is it really a generational thing?
I think
Like-
dating apps have ruined it for all of us.
Yes.
See, as a young person, have you had this experience before?
Yeah, actually,
Or
I
don't
feel
have?
like a lot of people, right, they kind of like are trying to look for that one, the one, So like they have a lot of criteria to them. That's why I think they're more particular in terms of like choosing their
The
partner.
choice process.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
What are the main criteria for young people today?
I just need you to be emotionally available. Yeah.
But that's the bare minimum,
That's
Why are we like
Exactly,
that?
exactly. That's the
What,
bare
is
minimum.
the bar so
right?
low now?
It really is.
No, it's really very low.
I've had instances whereby the ladies want to like take it to the next step. Then I get cold feet. I'm like, whoa.
Okay.
Like why? Then in my head, maybe it's like kind of mean, but like in my head, it's like, why are we spoiling this good moment that we are having? mind taking. I don't know.
Is it an age thing also? Because I know that like amongst my female friends that are around our age, right? A lot of them want to quickly settle down because they want to have kids.
Right.
And then it's a biological thing. Okay? So
Actually,
it's,
based on what you've shared about yourself, what I deduce is that you are afraid to be tied down by someone. Like, he's a very free bird. Like, he'll go where life takes him. He wants to be able to make his own decisions without checking in with someone. And then if the person says no, then he's like, I really hate being held back by one person.
true or not?
Yeah. Actually, I would love to hear from your perspective because like one of my previous dates, we ended off because of this.
Oh my god,
like
I was
very
about to say
avoidant.
this.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
I was about
because
to say
he's
this, my
an
last one.
avoidant. Yeah.
The last guy.
Avoidant. But I would like to say maybe again it differs from person to person. But you know, doing your own thing, like running your own stuff, I feel like for me it consumes me a lot. I think maybe it's also a force of habit, kind of like everything is work first, you know.
Wait, can I go back to the scenario?
Yeah.
Because Isaac mentioned from a male's perspective, right? What about from a female's perspective? Because you mentioned that you dated someone that's similar to
Cannot commit.
Isaac,
Avoidant,
right?
avoidant.
Yeah. Like, how did that feel?
Initially, I couldn't understand like why also, but then like the more I think about it, it just feels like he's not emotionally available at the moment.
How long do you all date for?
I think 6 months.
Okay, so
yeah, it's a very long.
usually around
Yeah, usually for dates like 3 months, like if nothing is progressing, I would just leave it as it is already. Then I would leave or whatever.
1 week
Yeah.
see each other how many times? In the 6 months?
Once, because I feel like we are both quite busy people. So like,
Are we dating the same person? Because it sounds really...
Oh.
No, not possible, not
At the,
possible.
same, at the same time.
at the same time,
Have you ever dated older, like millennial, and have
Oh,
you ever
yeah,
dated
actually-
a Gen Z?
most of my dates are
Millennial.
millennials. Yeah,
Oh.
because actually, like, because I think I started working very early also. I feel like I kind of seek for like older men
Right.
as well.
But
I
have you
feel-
dated Gen Z before also?
Yes.
Got
but
difference?
Yeah, God.
Like
I feel like it's a very unserious vibe. But for like when dating a millennial, right, it's like they have it
Video.
like like they have it like all figured
Video.
out. They have-
Security.
stocks.
So yeah, more security in a sense, except for the one that got COVID lah. That one no security.
As in, I beg to differ because I always thought that older men have it all together and they're more emotionally ready.
Right.
But actually, sometimes it's the opposite. Because the older you get, right, the more independent you are. And you are so used to having your life as it is, right? Yeah. And without anyone intruding. So suddenly when someone comes in and you have to change for them, change your routine for them, it scares them.
Right.
The Gen Zs, right? In that maybe honeymoon period, I would say, they would try to age up.
Oh.
They try to match your level of maturity, whatever that means. That you can see, like, wow, they make you think that, oh, they're not that childish, you know, or they're not that, wow, actually not bad, you think like an adult, you know, that kind of stuff.
Right.
Then I feel like after when you get comfortable already, you will feel that contrast, like, oh, it's a very stark contrast.
Like when I was early on in my relationship also, I tried to be like put together, you know. But then actually I'm a mess.
But isn't
So-
that what everyone would do?
Yeah,
because
that's why. So I
you're
think
showing
it's
your
not-
best
Yeah.
version, the
Yeah,
best
yeah,
best
yeah.
version of
Yeah,
yourself.
it's true. Have you ever pretended to like something
Yes.
to impress the person that you are dating? So like, let's say that person likes reading, then you like pretend to
I
read
have
more books.
like when I like someone, right, I can go like to that extent of like, you
Try
know,
to have that interest lah.
trying to have that interest. But I won't like secretly pretend that I like books or whatever. I will tell the person, oh my god, I'm gonna try like, you know, this, like doing this also.
Different.
Showing interest.
Yeah, this one,
Yeah.
this is good and putting in effort. The other one is like you pretend like
Right.
we same level, I already have this interest.
Yeah.
Or pretend to have the same interest at the
Yeah.
get-go. Like, oh yeah, I also like.
Yeah.
Oh, then don't have lah.
Yeah. Or like you
Keep up,
eating,
sia.
you eating like they like celery, but then you actually cannot
Yeah.
tahan celery. But like wow, damn nice.
Question part. My question is, would you rather be able to read someone's mind or change someone's mind? To read someone's mind, because I don't like to change how someone else thinks
Wow.
about certain stuff.
Wow.
That's fair.
Yeah.
But if you read their mind, you will know how to change their mind.
Fair?
Manipulation. It's manipulation.
Yeah.
What's one thing you wish you had in yourself? Maybe the courage to actually like love.
Wow.
The courage to love.
Wow.
Yeah.
That sent me.
What? but you really ruined the moment.
The way he enunciated the T, right, is that sent me.
Brother.
What's the sweetest thing someone has ever said to you? In recent memory, I think it was. It was my wedding vows.
Yeah, I was going to say, you didn't say just wedding vows that made you cry.
Yeah. I teared for the first time in 5 years. 2 weeks ago.
What was the exact line that made you?
I think she said I funny. Wow.
Can you imagine? She's like, Nicholas, you are so funny. Then
I cried. She made fun of me on the wedding ball. She exposed me for watching back our podcast and then laughing at my own jokes.
He does that. Sometimes he'll message me, right? Hey, I quite funny. This episode." What is something you wish people did more of? Not inviting unwanted people to gatherings.
There you go.
Yes.
A bit like read the room. No. It's like read the room, like someone that you don't
I
like.
just did not expect that from you.
Sometimes maybe some people are not comfortable with more people joining the group or the gathering.
Yes.
Then you just like invite so many
I
people.
feel like you
just-
should ask first.
Yeah.
I don't
Wow.
like people don't ask first.
Your explanation has suddenly gone back into your self-aware thing.
Yeah, I'm like that. I avoid because I scared people don't want me to be there.
Oh no, same. I do that.
Yeah,
I always want you there. What's a purchase that you regretted buying recently?
Your Crocs. Kidding.
Absolutely not. I got Shrek Crocs, guys.
Wow.
Oh, I suddenly remember what's my biggest red flag for first date. If the guy wears Crocs. Yeah.
Lucky I'm not a guy. So for Isaac, do you have friends in your circle who are similar to you, like doing your own thing,
Right.
and as a result, dating might be a little harder?
To my knowledge, I feel like guys my age or like the friends around me, they are either like settled down already or they are very focused on their career, like whatever that's going on for them. There's like no in between.
I think that whatever Isaac is, right, it's an entrepreneurial like mindset.
No, it's actually very true. It's just very career driven. No matter how old you are, like even a 50-year-old person who is still, trying to grow his business or scale it, you won't have time for your family. It's a very common thing for people who are entrepreneurs or have more non-conventional like careers that require you to be on the ball all the time.
And even though we're 3 years apart, right, I have friends who are looking for relationships. Like they want to be in a relationship.
Like ladies or guys?
Men.
Oh.
Like they're on dating apps, they also like, hey, why are you single? You want 35, you want to get married or not? If we're both single. Like, the pack.
Oh, have you made a
This
pact
guy is
before?
secretly
Okay,
like,
guys,
this guy
I
secretly
say-
like you one.
No, I say I got packed with 2-3 people.
Whoa!
But
Situationship.
no, but it's like all jokes. Like
No,
we want.
Oh, they secretly like you.
Secretly like you.
Trust me.
They
No.
confirm tell their other guy friends, actually Q not bad lah. Like,
No.
really see how
It's
ah.
really
Yeah.
it's really like bros.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so.
To you it's
also.
bro, to them it's hoe. You know what I mean?
I'm a whore.
I know, hey. I mean, you got 3 years.
Wait, but anyway, so I think that there's a mix actually. Like there are some people who really wants to settle down,
Yeah.
and then they're desperately finding the one lah. So there's a spectrum lah. I feel.
How have dating apps transformed dating culture?
Right now, Tinder is basically just
A hookup.
Very
yeah,
bad,
a
right?
hookup
Hookup,
place.
oh, okay.
Yeah. The one true one, right? Is basically either on Bumble or Coffee Meets Bagel.
Or Hinge.
Oh, really? Okay, then Hinge as well.
Hinge is the same voice note one. Hinge, ironically, is unhinged, guys. But I will say, right, I was single for a very short period. I just got out of an almost 4-year-long relationship. I finally know myself sexually, like what I like, what I don't like. I was like, you know what? Let's play. Let's be a party gal. So I went on the apps, and then the moment I got offers, I scared, and then I unmet.
you said before.
I thought that maybe, okay, you know what, I'm down to date, meet people. But if I didn't know them in person, I cannot swipe right. It was so difficult for me. And that's how I realized, like, oh, actually, I'm a very monogamous person. And for me, dating is quite sacred. Like, I thought that I could, play,
Like multiple people.
have not play like multiple people, but like go on dates, meet people,
But in
and
the scene lah.
maybe have
Right.
a hookup or two, But like, go eat dinner also, I cannot. I'm nervous really. Like, it was very difficult.
Interesting.
I think it's because the idea of the app is for romantic connections already. Whereas if in secondary school, when you go out with someone, like, oh, you want to go and
tak
hang
basketball
out,
lah.
watch movie, then you're like, oh, it's just us. Then after that, you just figure it out, like,
how come my stomach got like, how come?
How come you keep testing me?
Yeah, how come? Or like he keep disturbing me, like
How
last
come
time
you fold the stars for me?
Oh my god, you got food
Wow, I
before?
miss those times.
It's so hard.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think the best way to meet people is to say yes to more experiences.
Yeah,
It's
100%.
true.
Which means like
100%.
going for activities, meeting your friends' friends. Cause like sometimes like, hey,
Yeah.
I'm having drinks with my friends. You want to join?
Actually, the other interesting thing is that now, because of dating apps, right, we date outside of our batch. Because last time you remember, like if say okay now you're 23, right, like I think I would date my fellow 23, like 94 kids. Because those are the people you know,
Yeah,
and that your friends will know,
Right,
go to
right.
church
School,
together,
that kind of
Right.
like go to
Yeah,
like school together, tuition, that kind of thing. So now like dating apps, you can like plus minus like 5 and
Yeah.
is it correct, right? Yeah.
Is best friend of the opposite sex red flag for y'all?
We talked about this
Yeah.
recently, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I saw that.
Yeah.
But-
It used to be no.
No, have you lowered it?
No, I think it's not a red flag. It's just that I experienced it to know that it's very difficult to navigate. Even though I said I was okay with, and I'm willing to try. I think it has always bothered me, like deep down.
So it's a red flag lah.
Because the person that I was dating back then, he would meet her quite
Right.
often. So it's like a bit similar to the frequency of how he meets me.
I think personally, no. Because I think I consider my best friend, I mean, she's a lady lah, and she's my business partner also. So, and she's married, she has a kid, and she's literally like my ride or die. Like I will take a bullet for her, that kind, But you see, then again, because I think I watched the previous episode where y'all talked about that, and I got like to internalizing. I just feel like it's really down to the individual and like the boundaries. Because, for example, I mean, you all pose this question, right? It's like, my best friend has a family, just gave birth to a daughter, husband, and what would the husband think about me? Dude, that crosses my mind a lot of times. We see each other every day. Perhaps maybe even more time than the family, maybe,
Yeah.
And it gets to me sometimes, but because I know my boundaries, I know her for so long, and it's 100% platonic. That's why I'm a firm believer of like, guys and girls can be best friends.
Right.
Yeah,
For
correct,
sure.
correct.
It's not black and white.
100%.
Yeah, no, like I was saying, when I was younger, right, I used to be very affected, like when my partner has like a very close, like opposite gender best friend. But then like I realized that cannot be helped. Like ultimately they were friends first, right? I came in later also. So one thing that I like to do is I will get close to the best friend also of the opposite gender. It kind of like makes me feel like have a peace of mind lah. At least like now that like it's a trio now, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
No, I think even in my case, I did mention like eventually if I get to meet her, that'll be great. And you mentioned about the nuances, right? Mine, they dated before.
Oh,
So
yeah.
that's why it's
Right.
extremely
Yeah.
difficult because
Yeah.
knowing that they were whether emotionally, physically intimate once and then they meet pretty often, it's just very
Right.
hard to get out of my head, right? So like for example, in your case, she's married and you're platonic. What you want to say?
We were in a relationship before.
Oh,
Really?
the one with the kid.
Yeah.
Is that your long term?
She's my business partner. She was the previous relationship. Oh, is it? Now it all makes sense? Like
No. Because
Yeah.
I had a feeling that I was like,
Yeah.
that's
Oh
what
my
I thought. I
god,
thought
it's
y'all were
exactly the
together.
same thing.
Yeah.
Wait.
Wow.
Wait.
You're all
wait.
dating the same person.
Oh my god, wait.
It's all Isaac.
This is so weird.
They dated.
They dated.
Yeah,
It's Isaac's variant.
No, but
No, but I believe that when he said that they're platonic, it's just that
Yep.
it's too difficult to for
Separate
me
lah,
to-
yeah.
understand.
So this was the 4-5 year relationship.
yep.
Then after that, the last 7 years, you all have been working together
So
or got gap.
there was a gap. So I think there was a gap of, I would say, about a year plus of like, I just asked like very, very little contact.
Okay, but then after that, okay.
So
how,
after-
how you all reconnect?
How we reconnected? Long story short, we always had the dream to open like a store, like a vintage store. This was our interest. We both left our jobs and then we thought like, hey, let's
Try
do it.
lah.
Let's try lah.
So at which point did she start dating her now husband?
I think probably already when we were about to start
The business.
Oh,
How did that make you feel?
Yeah.
I think maybe
Were jealous not?
this was probably our first few months into it, and then I never like broach upon like that whole whether are you in a relationship topic. Just
Right.
work. Let's just build this. Let's get this off the ground.
Yeah.
And then one day, we're in a store, and then I just asked, hey, so have you seen anyone or not?
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I'm
Pain and
engaged.
No, not yet, not yet. So yeah, then she said, oh yeah, she's seeing someone. I remember at that moment, like, my heart sang. My heart sang. But it wasn't like, I wasn't like longing or like, I wasn't like, oh, okay, thinking like, oh, there could be something. But definitely, I think when I heard that, my heart just like,
Bit sian, yeah.
I think it's
Yeah.
natural because
Yeah.
no matter what, she
of
was
course,
someone you
of
were
course,
with.
100%. But, you know, and I think our relationship is like very, very healthy. It helps in the working relationship as well. And whatever difficulties, troubles, or whatnot, you know, hopefully as a friend, I'll be there. Obviously, she has a husband and the kid and everything. But even our friends around us, like, so how do y'all do this? Like, y'all were exes and then now y'all are business partners. Like, how do y'all even navigate? Possible, man, you know, all that kind of stuff.
Oh,
It's very
interesting,
possible, like,
interesting.
how you draw boundaries and you not, you know, let anything happen.
Actually, I got a semi-related question, but now this is more open. How do Gen Zs break up nowadays?
Over text.
We're done.
Yeah, no, like I feel like nowadays it's just through text, like, which is so sad. And I will always be the one initiating. Can we at least meet up to have a closure?
You got
Good
ghost before?
job.
Okay, no,
What's the
like
thought process?
I usually ghost, like I don't do it anymore, but last time I used to ghost. But like it's more of like first date kind of thing, and then I just ghost
okay.
afterwards. But like a few months long kind of thing, I wouldn't ghost lah.
Okay.
Got rules one. Got rules
First
one.
date ghost, I think quite okay.
Then
Take
3
the
dates,
hit.
you think?
I think should just say like, hey, I don't think it's
Right. Like what I like to do like during dates when I know the person is not the one already, right? Like I'm done after this date. I'll usually just I'll initiate to pay for the date. So like afterwards when I ghost them, right, I don't feel so bad.
Same.
Yeah,
I'll
right.
split the bill.
Yeah,
You don't
Lying,
even say
ah.
like thanks for tonight, nothing. You just
yeah.
I think quite normal. I think quite normal now.
No, I think you should always thanks for tonight. See you around perhaps.
Right, no, the thanks for
Yeah,
tonight
yeah,
comes,
you know?
but like afterwards, like he will try to continue the conversation and then I'll just take my leave from there lah.
This is where you like the message.
Oh yeah, no, back then don't have the like function. Yeah.
you see
Actually,
what
the
I
like function quite good to end conversation.
Yeah, actually.
I cannot imagine dating now because it has simplified everything for us that it takes the humanity of the
bit,
conversation a little bit. I remember like when after I think I told you all before, I like the chase a lot and I get the ick very fast. So sometimes after like maybe the first or second date, I'll be like, I never want to see this person again. But I also owe them
An
something,
explanation.
right?
Okay, yeah.
So then I just send a text like, hey, I really don't think this is working out and I'm not interested in pursuing this romantically anymore, but happy to be friends if that is available down the line.
I think the longer you've been out there, right, and dating, right, the more baggage you have.
Oh, true.
What do you mean?
Like you just been through more,
More scar tissue.
yeah,
You see more things.
see more
Don't discuss this
things,
shit.
experience more things, and then you tend to avoid the things that you've seen before.
Which might
Oh,
hinder your
correct.
experiences.
Right.
And then you look out for the best parts that you've witnessed before in all the people that you've dated.
Actually, what works for me is you don't look at your past relationships as baggage, right? But you look at them as like a filter. So then it's like, oh, this one didn't work out. Why? X, Y, Z. Then after that, your next relationship, you just need to make sure that don't have X, Y, Z.
The more people I meet, I think the more I see how I can work on myself.
Same.
Like instead of like putting expectation on others, I feel like, okay, like why am I feeling this way? You know, and then I realize it's like a me problem. I feel like most of the time. And then I always tell my friends like, do you think I'm a robot? Like, why can't I fall in love?
Right.
When they say they want to say the I love you, I get like, wow. I'm like, whoa, it's so intense. And sometimes, right, holding hands is more intimate than having sex.
Oh, for sure. Oh my god, the little moments where like your elbow
touch.
brushes, then you're like, whoa.
Dude, it's,
Holding hands,
to me, it's like, it sends shivers down my spine.
like this kind.
It's very
this
the
kind.
innocent things
I see.
that matters.
So I think it's important to note that not everyone will agree with all the different labels that are out there in the dating scene today and where the dating scene is going. It's also important to note that, you know, dating is different for everyone. Sometimes it happens more organically and quickly for some and takes longer for others. So there's no right or wrong at the end of the day.
Thank you so much for watching this episode of The Hot Pot. You can also listen to us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and Me Listen.
And if you haven't already, do subscribe to our channel at You Got Watch as well.
Thank you so much to Isaac and Siyu for
Thank you
joining
for
us on
having
today's
us.
episode. It was so fun.
Thanks for having us. I really learned a lot today
Yeah, man.
from my fellow millennials.
And don't forget to catch Code Red. We'll see you on the next episode.
That's right. Boom.
Bye. How old are you again?
我刚满18岁。
Wait, actually, how old are you?
I'm 31.
How old are you? 31.
And action.
Oh, actually, how old are you?
我那组。
Very 给小, sorry.